Air, a true story about greatness, directed by Ben Affleck. This film follows the history of shoe salesman Sonny Vaccaro and how he led Nike into the pursuit of greatness athlete in the history of basketball, Michael Jordan. This film stars Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Chris Tucker, Chris Messina, Marlon Wayans, Viola Davis, and Jason Bateman. I gotta say, I'm a sucker for any Affleck film. This is his 7th directorial debut. I have to say that I really enjoyed his previous film too, as well, Live by Night. But overall, I enjoyed The Town and Argo as well. They were really good films in my opinion. So going into this film, I was actually immediately excited. This film's only got an hour and 47-minute runtime, and I just gotta say, I'm a sucker for anything retro and movies set in the 80s or the 90s. I'm really true a sucker for any type of time period film. And whether you walk into a 7-Eleven in the 80s or you're just walking down the street with the vibe and the music of all that retro feeling, it's awesome. It is. The song choices that they choose in this film, wow. So much retro in this film that it should be. The film takes place in the 80s, just right when the story took place, and it's just like, I like it. I like it a lot. The cinematography looked very unique with this film. I loved the technique they were going for, like a old film grainy vibe mixed with a today's world technology vibe, and I thought they did a great job on it, and they had that 80s tiny little spin there, and I loved it. I loved every second of it, and I really enjoyed that. But guys, Air, is it a good film? I guarantee everybody this weekend's going to see Mario Kart, but I chose to go see Air, and Jesus, it's really good. The actors are one of the biggest standouts in this film. Matt Damon kills it as the character of Sonny Vaccaro, but I really love Affleck's performance as playing the Phil, the CEO of Nike. But for me, I think it's Jason Bateman and Chris Tucker's characters that really are the biggest standouts in this film. Viola Davis, she's great in anything she's in. And I actually really cannot believe I'm saying this, but Marlon Wayans was a surprise in this film. I thought he did a great job. The film, like I said, is an hour and 46 minutes, and honestly, from start to finish, the film just started going and it ended, and I enjoyed every second of this film. There is a weird thing in the film where they show Michael Jordan, not too much. I wonder if it was a stylistic approach, just so the spotlight is around the people that got Jordan to be where he was at today. So that's what I was wondering, if that's why, or was there some likeness area or errors around with that, like that they weren't allowed to use anybody that even remotely looked like Michael Jordan. I'm not sure about that, but don't get that mixed up with anything, with a negative or anything at all. But I do want to say this: don't get this mixed up. This is not a sports basketball movie. This is more of a business type movie with sports in the background about shoes, and that's what I really, really loved. I love films like this, and I have to say that Affleck nailed the directing on this, and I forgot who the writer was, but he did a great job with this film. Now, I heard a story that Affleck and Damon sat down with the script of this film or the story of this film and had to do a lot of changes to make it appeal to more A-list actors, and wow, they did a great, phenomenal job with that. But the film was so well executed. It really was. I love seeing Nike be the lowest shoe company in the world, and its competition, Adidas and Converse, are higher. And I never knew all the stories about Michael Jordan, actually, and I found this film being very knowledgeable and interesting, hearing that Jordan wanted to sign off with Adidas straight from the get-go and wanted nothing to do with Nike. He always was appealed to Adidas, and just showing how the Nike deal went down for the revenue that he earns on each shoe that is sold. The amount of money that guy brought in is phenomenal from winning all these championships, and just how that connected with the people that were working at Nike. It's something truly special, and I never thought I needed to see this film. I'm so glad I did see it, though. The film, this is a film that you need to go out and support. These are films that you need to go out. I love my big summer blockbuster action movies, my superhero movies, my Fast and Furious movies. I love films like that. And, you love your horror movies. You love all those type of films, but these are the films that don't come around that often, and it's once in a blue moon, and I really want you guys to go support this film in the theater. This is the film that deserves the love it should get. This film's got it all, though. I had a lot of fun with Air. I really did. It's got a great story, great characters, great actors, great writing, great set pieces, great design. Very interesting. It's got really good comedy at points that actually hits the landing, and it's legitimately funny. And it's just crazy, like I said, that how this was real and how this actually happened, and how every single move they had to make this deal possible with Michael Jordan. It was remarkable. But really, that's all I can say about Air. But for me, I have to give Air, the story of greatness, a 9 out of 10. I really, really enjoyed this film. My only complaint about it is I actually wish it was longer. We should have hit that 2-hour mark. It deserves it. It was really good. But as this is way better than Live by Night, Affleck's previous film that he directed. I enjoyed that one as well, but I like this one, a much better improvement. I'm so glad Affleck's back in the directing chair. But guys, if you've seen Air, let me know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.